The start of this school year comes with some changes. Several new laws are going into effect this year, many related to health, like making sure teachers know how to deal with things like allergies or even diabetes. Another, getting rid of proposed school start times. Make sure to double check when your child's classes actually start. And then a third, look at this, banning the use of cell phones during class time. In 2023, Florida became the first state in the entire nation to make that rule at public schools. And since then, several districts implemented partial bans, but this school year, things are going a step further. I spoke with parents, students, and even superintendents about the new law limiting screen time.
This year, we're increasing that limit to basically the entire school day.
While students pack their bag for school with essentials like lunch and notebooks, there's one item that will have to stay in their bag. Under a new state law, House Bill 1105, students in elementary and middle school have to keep their phone out of sight during the school day, and high schoolers can only use their devices outside of class time unless their teacher allows it for educational purposes.
When they come to school, they're there to learn, and their focus should be on learning throughout the day.
Brevard Public School Superintendent Dr. Mark Randall says they've had a phone ban in place, but with some exceptions. This year, students will have to put the phone away from the first bell to the last.
We're not going to cut off communication entirely. It's just, we need to be focused on teaching and learning.
I grew up in the 80s and 90s where, we didn't have any of that stuff.
We never had phones when I was going through school, and we did fine. I think it's a distraction, and they're busy watching TikTok and other types of things, and this will get them, I think, more focused in on the, 8 hours or 7 hours that they're in the classroom.
Parents we talked to say they agree with the new policy and think it will improve learning and social interactions, but think students should still be allowed to use a cell phone at certain times of the day.
I really think he should be able to have it during their lunch hour. During the classes, I think it's too much of a time that they're just running back and forth.
We went right to the source to see what students think about this new chapter at school.
I'd rather socialize with my friends.
Ivan Kaczynski is in middle school and agrees it's time to erase cell phones in the classroom.
When people are when they're trying to learn, it is definitely a distraction.
In Orange County, a bell-to-bell cell phone ban is nothing new. In fact, it's been in place for the last 2 years, and so far, Superintendent Dr. Maria Vasquez says it's getting a passing grade.
Our initial implementation was a little bumpy for our students not being able, particularly during lunchtime, to have access to their cell phones. Teachers are reporting that there's more engagement, that there are less classroom interruptions.
The district has also seen a decrease in the number of violations.
Over the last 2 years, we've seen a significant reduction in some of the offenses dealing with school-wide disruptions, fighting, as a result of that cell phone policy.
Some parents have concerns about things like emergencies.
If I want to get a message to my kid or my kid wants to get a message to me, they could always ask to go to the front office. A student could ask to go to the front office and ask to call their parent or that kind of thing, or ask for the permission to use the cell phone, up at the front office. We need to be consistent across the board at all of our schools, consistently enforcing the policy. That's really the only way that it's going to work.
Dr. Rendell says he understands this is going to be a challenge, but says his district is up for the assignment.
I actually think it's going to be a positive thing for our students. It's going to be a little change for them, but it's going to be positive. We're going to get back to more one-on-one social, personal interaction.
House Bill 1105 also includes a pilot program. 6 chosen school districts will go a step further and ban phones entirely. Now, by the end of 2026, the Florida Department of Education must provide a report detailing the effects on student achievement and behavior, then create a policy based on their findings that other school districts and charter schools in Florida can model.